Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Destinies. Join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. So I've had my eye on this one for a while. It's one of those expensive. I did get to play it during Dice Tower East, and we played it with 3 players. I thought it was really slow with 3 players, but I thought that it would be a really good one-player game. Now, if you look over there, it tells you that it goes 1 to 3. So I think, for me at least, because the story there's a lot of story in the game. There's actually an app that you have to use. So I think everybody is gonna be doing the same story but separate. Like, you get information, everybody gets different information, but we're all in it together, kind of. It's first competitive story driven RPG like board game ever. Your choices will change the world forever, and it's the best story driven game. So I just thought, 120 minutes to 150 minutes, a long game. It's like about 2 hours long, more, and 14 plus, so it's not an easy game to master in 1 to 3. But I love story-driven games, and I thought this one as a solo, so that I could go at my own pace and I could discover the story at my own pace. I really thought that was that would have been a thing of beauty. And here's the rule book for the base game. And look at that, nice insert. Let's take a look at these. So nice big rulebook with very beautiful art. I also found that the app had nice art. The minis are really tiny, if I remember correctly. Super tiny, because you want to fit them in the game board. And you see that it's not long at all. Like, this instructions were not long at all. And then there's icons for everything. You're gonna be fighting. You're gonna be gathering information. It's one of those that I will probably read. Well, I know that I will enjoy because I played it already. All right, let's take this off so we can appreciate. And like I said, these are tiny, 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 tiny. It's really hard to even tell which one is which ones are on the board. But because you have the app, you can always figure it out on the app. So player boards, punch board, even more stuff. Fun one. All right, let's take a look at the player boards. So again, up to 3 players, and there's spaces here to track. Don't remember what you put here, to be honest. Open a picture of you. It has a logo on the back. And then there's a punch board with just tokens that would probably make no sense to us. There are crowns and these things, and they're probably scenario driven anyways. This is the other side. And then more tokens that make absolutely no sense. And it looks like they're double-sided. I know you want to look at the minis, so here we go. Look at this. Friendly dude. Nice. You have a huge mini followed by these little tiny ones. Rats. And you need to be very careful, like, remembering where these things go. I mean, I'm guessing that they will fit nicely, but that's a lot. There's the lady here with a sword. And if I understood correctly, like, this is very this can be a different character depending on what adventure you're playing. So in one adventure she might be Laura, in another one she might be Mary. This guy could be a thief in one adventure, but a hero in another one. And that will be true for all of these minis. So like I said, very story driven. And one thing that I remember, I don't remember a lot, but one thing that I do remember is that if you fail a test, you actually get rewarded by, I believe, increasing some of your stats, which will make it easier for you to be successful the next time you attempt that skill. But of course, it's been a while, so don't quote me on that. And here we go. There's a ton more. And there might be multiples. I don't think I've seen multiples. There's one that's a little bigger. This lady with a sword. And then back to the tiny ones. And a priest. I do appreciate how they're all different and very detailed. It gives you again a sense that you're actually in a story. Okay. Almost there. Just one more row. Do think that some of them are doubles. I do think that there might be doubles of some of them. Not this one. I don't remember this one. And they're so tiny, my camera's having a hard time. But hopefully it gives you an idea of how nice and how tiny they are. And like I said, make sure you put them back in the correct place. There's another cover here. And then there's these, which probably probably go on your player board to mark stuff. We saw the indent, and then there's dice, there's cards, 2 different color dice. There's tons of cards, and you notice the QR codes. So yeah, and then we're gonna try and lift this up. I'm scared because if these minis fall off, I will not know where to put them. I doubt there's anything down here, but I always like to check. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Okay. So it looks like regular. Like, I mean, they're nice, but they just one, two, three. No, they're not 6-sided. They go up to 4. And then there's these purple ones, which have that symbol, but only go up to 3. So I believe these are your map tiles. They're nicely numbered so you can get to them quickly. I don't want to spoil much, but I do want to show you the art so you can tell. And that's probably why those minis are so tiny, because we're going to be putting them here, and these houses are tiny. Okay, there's all sorts of things happening in this adventure, I can tell. Beautiful. Okay. And then we have these, with a little bit of story. And again, I just want to show you the art because I don't think I can spoil anything. Look at that art though. Like, it's very, very nice, very real. So, okay, and then these have not so much art. Maybe your items that you can find. Weapons. Boots. And then we have more. This looks like more items, and you'll notice the QR code. And I do believe that you are required to have the app to play the game. And more, which again, this is all going to be story-driven items and stuff that you can pick up during your adventure. These are a little bit more plain as far as art go. And that's it, guys. That's everything that comes in the box for Destinies. If you like story-driven games and you don't mind playing with the app, you might want to check this one out. If you want to see a run-through of it, let me know in the comments below. Remember, subscribe to Meeple Village if you haven't done so already, and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram so you can keep up with what's going on in the world of Meeple Village, what videos we're uploading next. We ask you what videos you want to watch, so stay tuned there. I'll see you guys on the next one, but until then, may you play more games.
Dancing through September with the radio on playing her favorite song. I won't let you forget.